What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here. After a long and boring international break, the Premier League is back. We're back in this new lovely setting of ours. We mean business. Let's hope Spurs mean business this weekend. Chelsea away. We haven't won there in 29 years, Sim.
It's been a long time.
Are we going to do it this time?
Not in my lifetime. We've won there.
Not in my lifetime.
Yeah, haven't seen Spurs run the bridge. It's going to be a really, really tough game this weekend, and it's going to be tough. They always bring their A game for Spurs at home. It's like their biggest game of the season. We are their number one rivals. All the time they're singing about us at home, even when we're not there. So it's going to be a really tough game, and it's going to be tough to go and get a win there.
100%. Shall we run through a bit of a predicted lineup?
Yeah, sure.
So in goal, what are we playing? 4-3-3.
Yeah, well, probably 4-3-3. Hugo standard.
Yes, let's go. Hugo in goal. Right back, we're going to go
Trippier, just about.
Left back, we'll go Davis.
Yep, standard.
Centre backs is going to be Jan and Sanchez.
Probably, even though Toby did play in the full 90 minutes for Belgium in midweek.
But this Toby thing's got
like
an air of Kyle Walker about it, so I'm not counting my chickens.
Yeah, I think I think Sanchez is going to play. You never know. Maybe Poch being a surprise. Maybe we might even match Chelsea with 3 at the back. But at the moment, it looks likely we'll go Sanchez, I think.
The midfield, Musa's got to play.
Yeah, Dembele and Dyer probably.
So yeah, so it's a toss-up between Wanyama and Dyer.
Personally, I think I prefer Wanyama as midfielder, but I know the tactical flexibility that playing Dyer gives you, and I know obviously how much Pochettino is a massive fan of Dyer. And obviously I think Dyer's a great midfielder.
And he was England captain this week, wasn't he?
Yep, great week for Eric Dyer against Italy. Led the team out, so I think he'll get the nod.
All right, and who are we going for up top? We've got Kane's out.
Most likely.
So you got Sonny up there.
Yeah.
You reckon he'll play the out-and-out striker? Or the false nine, the way you want to call it?
Yeah, I'll play Sonny up front. It was interesting, obviously Dele didn't play, he didn't even play against Swansea, the game before the international break, and he didn't play both internationals, even though he's in the squad. So whether he comes in or not is another question. Obviously we've got Lucas ready if he doesn't, but I think Dele will probably make it. So I'm going Dele, Eriksen and Lamela.
Yeah, not Son.
And Son up front.
All right. Yeah, that's a superb team. Eriksen does like a game against Chelsea, doesn't he?
Yeah, Eriksen in his last 5 games got 6 assists and a goal. So he's banging form when he played against Chelsea.
He scored at the Bridge last year with a superb goal, wasn't it?
25-yard. He got both assists for Dele's goals, and he got 2 assists in the cup semi-final as well. So he's in great. He loves playing against Chelsea. He seems to come to his own when we play them. So hopefully again at Stamford Bridge that can happen. But that's what I think the lineup will be.
So when you look at kind of our form and their form coming into the game, forget about it's a Tottenham game in Stamford Bridge. How are you feeling?
I think we're in good form, just in general. I think we've done well I think we've reacted well to going out to Juventus. I think we beat Bournemouth, didn't we, straight after? And then
one thing
Swansea.
I can say about a Poch team is when we have a negative result or a negative loss, we always come back fighting.
Yeah.
When you look at that City game when we got battered,
unbeaten.
We're still unbeaten apart from that Juve game. Unbeaten in the league since then.
Yeah, we're the form team of 2018, and we got even more points than Man City. So our form couldn't be better, really, going into this game. Even without Harry Kane, we've seen 2 games Kane has missed. We've scored 7 goals. People like Lamela, Eriksen, Ali have really stepped up in his absence. So those are real positive signs there. I think we couldn't be in better form.
And who are the standout players for Chelsea that we need to worry about?
Obviously, you got your usual suspects in Hazard, and you got maybe Morata up front, and you got obviously Kante, bosses in midfield. But I think the real player who's going to step up, I feel, is Willian. He's the one in banging form at the moment.
Really
you saw him against Barcelona in both legs, completely gave him so many problems. In the first leg especially, tore them apart. And recently as well, in other big games, he's been performing really well. He's really become their big player recently.
That's the thing about these Chelsea wingers with Willian and Hazard. Both of them have so much ability to be like the world's best players, but they're not consistent enough.
That's the thing which I find with Hazard and especially Willian. They both have the ability to definitely be getting more goals than they are. They for some reason, I don't know what it is about them. I don't know if it's their mentality or I don't know if it's the coaching. Because you look at someone like Salah, who wasn't banging in the goals as much as he is now as in previous clubs, but you put him closer to goal, and he has that ability to be getting 28 goals to 30 goals in a season, and maybe that's what Hazard needs to do, and Willian.
The thing is even frustrates me as a Spurs fan, seeing what ability these players have. All right, maybe not Willian, but Willian does have ability, but I hate him.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about Hazard. I hate him as well, but not as much as Willian. Like, he's got the world at his feet, basically. He could be up there with the top players of this world, but he
should be competing with people like Neymar.
He should be in the question for Ballon d'Or every
100%.
year.
He's that good.
Yeah,
I really think so. He's got that just unbelievable technique, his close control, and he's got both his feet are unbelievable. He's really two-footed, and he's got an amazing shot on him. He's got nothing really lacking in his game except for maybe a mental thing or his coaching, one of the two.
Well, let's hope. Well, he always turns up against us
always.
So.
Chelsea always turn up in this game,
especially Hazard.
Yeah, you saw it 2 years ago. They were mid-table, they were struggling, they weren't doing well. Everyone was battering them. Everyone. They came up against Spurs, and they turned up.
We were 2-0 up as well in that game.
And they couldn't. They just wouldn't roll over. They're always going to turn up in this game. So, and also in the context of top four, it's so important. I think if we get a win here, we really knock them out of the race. We knocked them out of the top four race. We've got 8 points ahead.
But a loss is dangerous. We're playing City in a couple of weeks after.
Exactly.
So...
A loss opens it blows it wide open.
Yeah.
But I think I would take a draw on this game personally.
100% I would take a draw. I think a draw is a great result. Keeps 5 points in between us with City to play.
Yeah.
And after we play City, that's us done for the top 6, isn't it?
Exactly. And we have a great record against the teams below the top 6 this season. So once that's done, hopefully we can go on a very decent run of form. Even the City game, it's potentially they could have won the league by the time we play them. Yeah. So even that game, we might be a potential to take points. It's not a given that to loss, but it's going to be a tough one. So it's going to be an interesting end to the season. Obviously with the FA Cup semi-final still to come, a lot to play for.
100%. Well, we've got a lot of exciting content coming out.
Yeah.
Check out for our previews with 100% Chelsea.
Combined 11 as well.
Combined 11 with 100% Chelsea. We'll be at the game. Your matchday vlog will be with you around...
Grandpa's going to be there as well.
Yeah, exactly. Grandpa will be there. The matchday vlog will probably come out sometime on Sunday night after the game. We're hoping for a good result. We really think... I'm quietly confident, but I'm also not confident just because it's Stamford Bridge.
Chelsea, you can never be too confident. They always have a way of screwing us over somehow.
Yeah.
They always seem to do it. But listen, this is a new Pochettino team. Hopefully we've got that banged out of us, and hopefully we can go to Stamford Bridge, break that hoodoo.
Under Pochettino, we've had some good performances at Stamford
Bridge. The one
Bridge.
thing you know about Pochettino's side, it doesn't matter who we play against, what situation we're in, we always go for the win. Always go for the win. Doesn't matter if we need a draw, doesn't matter what we need. We're always going to attack, we're always going to play our game. And that's what I admire about this Pochettino team and what he's brought up. And hopefully that's exactly what we're going to do at Stamford Bridge.
Yeah, it's going to be very important for Dembele as well, just to control that midfield. That's going to be a very important part of the pitch for us on
100%
on the weekend. But anyway, check out our content this weekend. It's bound to be a big one. And as always, come on, you Spurs!